You've probably seen the headlines, "Ford kills the F-150 Lightning." It's the kind of story that spreads like wildfire, especially online, where rumors can take on a life of their own. Social media, news outlets, and even water cooler conversations have all been buzzing with speculation about the future of Ford's electric truck. It's a story that's easy to believe. Big company, big mistake, electric trucks are dead. The narrative is simple, dramatic, and fits neatly into a headline. But reality, as always, is a lot messier and far more interesting. The truth is far more complex. The Lightning isn't dead, it's evolving. Ford's electric truck is going through a transformation, not a funeral. The company is taking a hard look at what works, what doesn't, and what needs to change for the future. This isn't about failure, it's about Ford adapting to real-world challenges, factory fires, supply chain chaos, and tough decisions that don't fit into a clickbait headline. The automotive world is unpredictable, and sometimes, even the best plans get thrown off course. The real story? Ford is listening to the people who actually use these trucks, not just the online noise. They're talking to workers, business owners, and families who rely on their vehicles every day. The Lightning's journey forced Ford to rethink what truck buyers need right now. It's not just about horsepower or range, it's about reliability, affordability, and meeting the demands of real life. Forget the drama. Ford hasn't abandoned electric trucks, they're just taking a smarter route, one that's shaped by experience and feedback, not just hype. Sometimes the road to the future isn't a straight line. You hit potholes, take detours, and learn as you go. Progress is rarely smooth, but it's always moving forward. What's happening is a strategic pivot, not a retreat. Ford is making calculated moves to ensure their electric trucks are ready for whatever comes next. Ford is using hard-earned lessons to build a better, more customer-focused strategy. Every setback is a chance to improve, and every challenge is an opportunity to innovate. This isn't the death of a truck, it's the birth of a new approach. The next chapter for the Lightning is just beginning, and it's being written with input from the people who matter most. And it all started with a fire that changed everything, sparking a transformation that could redefine what it means to drive an electric truck. The real crisis began with a disaster, a fire at a key supplier's plant. In a matter of hours, flames tore through the facility, leaving behind twisted metal and a cloud of uncertainty. The fire wasn't just a local emergency, it sent shockwaves through the entire automotive industry. This factory made the special aluminum used in Ford's most important vehicles, including the F-150 Lightning and the entire F-Series. The aluminum wasn't just any metal, it was engineered for strength, lightness, and safety, making it irreplaceable for Ford's cutting-edge trucks. Suddenly, Ford couldn't get enough of this crucial material. Shipments stopped overnight, and warehouses that once bustled with activity now stood eerily silent. Workers and managers alike watched as the supply chain ground to a halt. The result? Production chaos. Ford couldn't build around 100,000 vehicles as planned. Assembly lines slowed, then stopped, and unfinished trucks began to pile up, waiting for the one part no one could deliver. You can't just swap in another supplier overnight for something this specialized. The process of qualifying a new source takes months, sometimes years, and every day lost meant more vehicles delayed. The fire didn't just destroy a building, it crippled Ford's ability to build trucks. The ripple effects reached dealers, customers, and even other suppliers, all scrambling to adapt to the sudden shortage. With limited aluminum, Ford had to make tough choices about which vehicles to prioritize. Every decision meant some customers would wait even longer, and some models would be put on hold. This wasn't about demand for the Lightning, it was about a sudden, severe shortage. Headlines blared about the crisis, and Ford's reputation for reliability was suddenly at risk. No matter how advanced your batteries are, without the right body, you don't have a truck. The most innovative technology in the world can't move forward without the basics in place. The fire forced Ford into emergency triage, setting the stage for everything that followed. Executives scrambled to find solutions, holding round-the-clock meetings and drafting contingency plans. It was a turning point that demanded a new strategy, one that would test Ford's resilience, creativity, and determination in the face of a crisis no one saw coming. With aluminum in short supply, Ford faced a critical crossroads. The company had to make tough decisions about which vehicles to prioritize, knowing that every pound of aluminum counted. It wasn't just about building trucks, it was about making the right choices to keep the business running strong. The smartest business move was clear: focus on the gas and hybrid F-150s. These trucks are the backbone of Ford's lineup, selling in massive numbers and generating the profits that keep the company afloat. By doubling down on these proven models, Ford could weather the storm and protect its bottom line. The all-electric Lightning, while a symbol of innovation in the future, was still a niche product compared to the mainstream F-150s. Its production numbers were much smaller, and it hadn't yet reached the scale needed to be a core part of Ford's survival strategy. So, Ford made the strategic call to shift resources, materials, labor, and time toward the trucks that most customers needed right now. This wasn't just about profits, it was about ensuring the company could keep its doors open and its workforce employed during a challenging period. Of course, this practical decision sparked rumors and speculation. Headlines questioned whether the Lightning was being killed off, and social media buzzed with hot takes about Ford's commitment to electric vehicles. But in reality, it was a textbook case of triage. When resources are limited, you have to support your core business first. It's a principle that applies in every industry, especially when the stakes are high. Ford's choice wasn't about turning its back on electric vehicles. It was about keeping the lights on, literally and figuratively, so the company could continue to innovate in the future. The Lightning wasn't scrapped or forgotten. Instead, it was temporarily put on the back burner, waiting for the right moment to shine again when conditions improved. This move was a direct response to the global supply chain crisis, a situation that forced automakers everywhere to rethink their priorities. It wasn't a loss of faith in electric vehicles, but a necessary adjustment to survive unprecedented challenges. Sometimes, innovation has to pause so the foundation can be protected. It's a difficult balance, but one that's essential for long-term success. In the end, Ford's strategy was about survival, serving its biggest customers first, keeping its workforce strong, and making sure the company would be ready to lead the way when the time was right. Beyond the supply crisis, money and regulations played a huge role. Ford was losing money on every Lightning sold. Batteries and EV tech are expensive. Meanwhile, the government relaxed some emissions rules, easing the pressure to go all-electric fast. This gave Ford breathing room to focus on hybrids and gas models, which were profitable and met the new standards. The financial reality was clear. You can't build the future if you're bleeding cash now. Hybrids became the smart bridge, profitable, compliant, and appealing to a wide range of buyers. The supply chain fire was the spark, but economics and policy made the pivot permanent. Ford's new strategy balanced ambition with financial survival. The most important feedback came from Lightning owners themselves. For daily driving, the truck was a hit, quiet, powerful, and futuristic. But when it came to towing, range dropped dramatically, sometimes by half or more. Long trips with a trailer became stressful, with constant stops for charging. Cold weather made things worse, cutting range even further. For many, the Lightning just couldn't replace a gas or diesel truck for heavy work. Owners loved the tech, but needed more capability and flexibility. Ford listened. The Lightning was great for some jobs, but not all. Real-world feedback showed the gap between EV promise and truck reality. This input became central to Ford's evolving strategy. The lesson: electric trucks have a place, but they're not a one-size-fits-all solution yet. Ford's new vision is all about choice. The future isn't just electric, it's gas, hybrid, and EV, tailored to what customers actually need. Plug-in hybrids are a big part of this, offering electric driving for daily use and gas backup for long hauls. This approach solves the range and towing issues that held the Lightning back. Ford is meeting customers where they are, not forcing them into one solution. The Lightning still has a place, with lease deals for those who understand its strengths. But the bigger story is Ford's diversified lineup, something for every kind of truck buyer. No more putting all the eggs in the EV basket. Ford's strategy is now about resilience and flexibility. The company is building a future where every customer finds the right F-150 for their needs. It's a smarter, more sustainable plan for the road ahead. The F-150 Lightning wasn't a failure. It was a bold experiment and a valuable lesson. Ford learned about supply chain fragility, battery limits, and what real truck owners expect. The only way to learn was to build it and see how it performed in the real world. The feedback was clear. Electric trucks are promising, but not ready to replace gas for everyone. Ford's pivot to a multi-powertrain strategy is a direct result of listening to its customers. Progress isn't a straight line. It's about adapting and bringing buyers along for the ride. The Lightning started a crucial conversation and earned its place in F-150 history. This isn't the end, it's a smarter new beginning.